We have the scores, highlights, and updates from week 6 of high school football. This is myGSPN Recap. Good afternoon, guys. I'm Chris Gonzalez.
And I'm Anthony Coleman.
And thank you all for tuning in to this edition of myGSPN Recap, where we talk high school sports.
Yes, sir. And as you know, this show is brought to you by GardenGosher.com and You Discover Florida.
That's right, guys. And we have scores, updates, and highlights from week 6 of high school football. But before we get into all that action, I want you guys to go ahead and make sure that you're following us along on all of our social media handles. Instagram at myGSPN, Twitter at myGSPN Sports, and go ahead and click the subscribe button just down below the video to stay up to date with your sports news. Now, there was a lot of exciting games this past Friday night. Anthony, tell us about some of them.
Yeah, there's some whole bunch of great games. One of the best teams out there, Lakeland, they had a great game against Strawberry Crest. And let me tell you, by the first quarter, it was done. They were up, 39 zip? Yeah, 39 zip in the first quarter. So they ended up winning 59-0. Lakeland gets another dub, as we figured. But I want to give a big shout out to Keon Zipper, the alumni from Lakeland, scored his first touchdown. I hate to say it as a Florida Gator, but he got his first touchdown in their win, so shout out to Keon.
That's right.
Some other games we had, Dr. Phillips got a 42-6 win against Windermere. Safety Jalen Moore, 109-yard interception return, man. 109 of them
back
things.
From the back of the end zone.
Back of the back. All the way gone.
That's big time right there.
Dr. Phillips got a win. First win in district play. They're 1-0. West Orange got a big win over Lake Mary. Julian Calvez got hurt beginning of the game.
I did see that. Got stretchered out, but he did tweet a little bit after the game that he will be back stronger. I heard reports of him being able to play this. They have a bye week this week. West Orange has a bye week, and they will be playing against Apopka.
October 11th.
On October 11th. So prayers out to Julian Calvez. I pray for a speedy recovery. I'm actually going to go ahead. I'll message him after this show and make sure everything's good. But
seems to be doing great.
Scary sight there to see a player go down, but it's good to know that he's doing well.
Yeah, the team actually rallied behind him, sophomore QB Tyler Hoff. Played great. 3 touchdowns he came in after Julian got hurt. Ran 70 yards for one and threw 2 more. They got a lot of playmakers for West Orange. So as long as you get the ball out there, they're going to score a touchdown.
That's right. Another big game was that Lake Mineola versus Lecanto game.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of scoring touchdowns, Keandre Magloire went off. 8 rushes, all he needed for 291 yards, man.
That's grown man football
This is grown man. He was here.
Football
he was here, man. I don't understand
College coaches, look out for this kid, man. He is the truth.
He was looking a little slow because he transferred from East Ridge and then couldn't really get acclimated with the offense, but now it seems he looks perfect in there, man.
Working great.
They got the win over Lecanto, like you said, 75-6, man.
That's right.
So they're looking good.
Big time there. They're going to be against East Ridge this Friday night, which is going to be a big time rivalry. If you're in the Claremont area and Orlando area, you guys are going to want to go ahead and pop out to that one. Another big game that did happen was also that Evans versus Ocoee game.
Yes, sir, man. Evans is looking great. They started 1-9 last year, but this year they're up to winning a lot of games. They're 4-1 now after being Ocoee 28-6, man. So they're looking good on a better pace that they've been. Haven't won more than 4 games since 2012, so
that's right.
They're already at that pace.
That's right.
You go right
I
was going to ask you, man. You went to a game too, right?
That's right. I was over at Edgewater High School in a game between 2 of the top teams in the area. Both of these teams, it was Wekiva and Edgewater, were coming into this game at 5-0. 2 undefeated teams here. Things got off to a hot start for Wekiva's defense on this play. Kendall Wilson comes up with the interception, and the change of direction takes him to the house for a Mustangs touchdown. On the ensuing kickoff, Anthony Whedon set back to receive, cuts to the outside, he's tripped up, and the ball comes loose. Wekiva's kickoff team was all over that, and it set them up in great field position. Their offense was able to capitalize on a pass play from Brendan Sear to Harleonte Reed in the back of the end zone to put the Mustangs up 14-zip early in the first quarter. Edgewater would answer back on a goal line run by Isaiah Conley to shorten the gap to 14-7. Wekiva back on offense. Brendan Sear steps back with time to throw. He finds Jamin Coleman down the sideline for a long touchdown 21-7 Wekiva. This is really where things took a turn and things shifted in the favor of Edgewater. Cannon Mobley on a quarterback keeper dives across the goal line, making it 21-14. Wekiva back on offense, and a bit of miscommunication on the snap sets up a DJ Hampton scoop and score, which tied this game up at 21 apiece as we head into halftime. Second half action and Edgewater back on offense. Isaiah Conley's going to fight his way into the end zone for the second time of the night, making it 28-21. Conley had a monster game for the Eagles and is a big reason that Edgewater became so dominant in this second half. Cannon Mobley back running the show on offense, and he finds Jeremiah Conley with all the room in the world down the sideline to extend the lead even more, 35-21 Eagles. Isaiah Conley is going to get back to work here, going beast mode. Get off me, all the way to the house for his third rushing touchdown of the night. And finally, a little trickery from Edgewater on what we thought was going to be a sweep to Jeremiah Conley turns into a pass to a wide open Tommy Hill, and that's all she wrote. Edgewater dominates in the second half after being down 21-7 and comes back to take the dub 52-21 over undefeated Wekiva in a big time comeback in a big time game there.
A big game, and it seems like Edgewater gets better as the game goes on. For each game they played so far, they've either not had to come back, but in the second quarter they're exploding for all the points, really. Second and third quarter.
Right, and behind that, behind big time games by Isaiah Conley, the Conley boys, big time.
I know,
big time.
Brothers is taking off. Brothers of Destruction. The Brothers of Destruction.
What I'm looking forward to out of that Edgewater team is the inevitable rematch of last year's regional title between them and Lakeland later this year. It seems like both teams are headed right into the same direction that they were last year. They haven't lost any steps, even despite losing a lot of big time players. A lot of seniors last year for both squads. So
you just made room for other people to come in and step up.
That's right.
So other guys leaving, the other guys stepped up. So we'll see what happens. But I know you see those two, but St. Thomas is still trying to get their way in there. I still got some hope for it.
We'll definitely see there. But anyway, guys, that's going to be our show for today. We'd like to go ahead and thank our sponsors, GardenGrocer.com. If you're staying in the Orlando area at one of the Disney resorts, go ahead and place an order for groceries to be delivered to your room at the time of check-in. Save money and time by shopping with GardenGrocer.com. And not to forget, UDiscover Florida. If you're looking for a restaurant, hotel, or just for something to do for fun this weekend, go ahead and give them a look on Instagram at UDiscover Florida. And hey guys, guess what? myGSPN is looking for interns. So if you love sports and talking about sports, then myGSPN has the perfect opportunity for you. We're looking for writers, reporters, and photogs. So if you're in high school and are eager to learn, then reach out to Brianna Gonzalez at brianna.mygspn@gmail.com for more information on that. Once again, guys, I'm Chris Gonzalez.
And I'm Anthony Coleman.
And make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for Gonzo's Top 5 Plays. You guys are not going to want to miss that. And thank you guys for tuning in to myGSPN Recap, where as always, you guys know it's your sports, all you, all the time. We'll see you guys next time.